Yo, welcome back to a new update. Today we're gonna talk about some different coins and I will update you about the recent events in the crypto market. Let's start with VELO. As you can see, we are bullish on the 1-day chart and we are forming this rising wedge pattern. And we are holding above this local range as I expected. I believe the breakout is coming very soon. If we will get rejected, then my first support target is around 1. That's gonna be a pretty massive rejection, but that's the target for this rising wedge. And if we will continue to pump, I believe as long as we are above the moving average, we are still more bullish. And if we will pump, then my next target is between 4 to 5 cents. So for POLYX, we are forming this falling wedge pattern and we are trying to break out right now. It should happen in the next days. I expect a breakout in the next days. If we will get rejected, then I believe the first target is around 25 cents. Hopefully we will find support around that area if we will dump from that pattern, but it's more of a bullish pattern, and if we will get a breakout and start pumping again, then my next target is around 80 cents to $1. MEW is also in a very interesting moment. We are trying to bounce off the local lows and we should get a big move by the end of the week. I expect us to retest this descending resistance, and if we will get rejected, then we should dump to my target, which is pretty close. So my next support target is around 3000 units. We are pretty close to that area. This is right below that low. We might just get a fake out and then start breaking up. And if we will manage to pump, then my first target is around 8.5 to 10,000 units, which is a pretty massive move for MEW. We will have to break this local range and hold it as support. But for now we are still more bearish. KDA, we are still getting squeezed in this pattern. But I expect a breakout in the next few days. This pattern is ending and we should get an impulsive move very soon. Let's talk about the targets. If we will dump from here, then my first support target is around 70 cents. That's a pretty massive support area, as you can see around this red line, and we might be able to bounce from here, but we are still holding this pattern, and that's more of a bullish pattern, as you already know. So if we will continue to pump, my first target is around $1.3. GRT, we are more bearish and we started breaking down from this area. As you can see, we lost the ascending support and we are getting ready for a big move. I expect it to happen in the next days. So if we will get rejected from here, my next support target is around 17 cents. And if we will manage to pump, then my first resistance target is around 35 cents, which is pretty close to here. We might spike up to that target. AEVO, we are breaking down from this pattern. I expected a breakout and we are getting a breakdown. And we already hit my first support target exactly as I predicted. You might want to watch the previous target. I talked about my support target, which is around $1, and we are trying to hold this area. But if we'll get rejected from here, then we might even dump to my next target, which is around 70 to 80 cents, and hopefully we will find support around there. But if we will manage to pump, then my first target is around $1.8, which is the main target of this falling wedge pattern. SUI, in the last weeks we are just pushing down, we are dumping almost every day, and we are getting squeezed in this pattern. I expect a breakout very soon. Hopefully we will start getting more bullish again, but if we will dump and if we'll get rejected, then my next support target is around 80 cents. If we will continue to pump, then my first target is around $2 to $2.5. That's the target of the falling wedge, and that's the top of this range. That's a pretty reasonable move for SUI. Hopefully we will pump. We are on a massive bearish trend on almost all of the time frames, and we are still getting rejected by this descending resistance. It looks like we are trying to break another time, but we might be able to hold this lower range area. That's a pretty big support zone. If we will get rejected though, I expect a big dump, and the next support target is around 75 cents. If we manage to pump, then my first target is around 1.7 to $2, which is a pretty big move, but it can happen for APE. We already saw these types of moves. We are still bearish, but we are getting some very volatile hours. This pattern is ending and we already are breaking out of it. Big move is coming very soon. Let's talk about the targets. If we will get rejected, then my first target is around 10 cents, around these lows. But if we will continue to pump, then my first target is around 35 to 40 cents, which is around the highs. That's gonna be it for this episode. Of course, I'm going to keep updating you with these crypto infos. So leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.